So apparently she destroyed his apartment and then decided to strip of all her clothes and then just sit on the floor. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you a special video, which I haven't done this in a while. Oh, it's not Corona. There's a little bit of phlegm back here. Anyways, cut. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a special video, one of these videos I haven't done in a long time. I'll be doing a story video of one of the many crazy and interesting stories I've had while living in Japan. So let's get to it. Let's go! Okay, so let's start. This took place within my first year of Japan. This was about over 7 years ago. It was towards the end of my first year in Japan. And before I go any further, let me preface this with, I don't think Japanese girls are crazy or psychotic. I know I shouldn't have to say that, but just in case if there's gonna be people on here that are gonna say, oh my God, what do you say? Like, I'm not saying that. This is just an incident that happened, and I'm just sharing the story. So, again, this happened towards the end of my first year of Japan, and at this time, to give you a bit of an atmosphere of what was happening at this time, I was dating a girl, and I wasn't really supposed to be dating this girl. It's kind of, it was a secret at the time, but it's not so much a secret now. I was working for a company, and I don't mind saying it, I was working for Interac. And Interac is a English teacher dispatch company here in Japan. It's one of the biggest private English dispatch companies here in Japan. And to be honest with you, it's not the best job. You're not even like an English teacher for this company or an assistant English teacher, and it's just not the best. However, it is a great job to get into Japan. So if you ever wanted to get into Japan, it's perfect because it's really easy with them because they'll sponsor your visa. But it's recommended that after working with them for like a year or even 2 years, you kind of move on to something else because you're not really going to gain any life skills with this company. You're probably going to run into some problems, and also you're not going to make a lot of money. So those three things. But again, it gets you into Japan. So anyways, I was working for this company, Interac, and I was dating the schedule manager at the time. And yeah, she's Japanese. But we were kind of keeping this a secret because I was still a new teacher, and we started dating kind of early on. And the reason why, well, I thought she was cute, obviously, but she could speak fluent English, and I came to Japan not knowing any Japanese, and so we hit it off, and we're kind of keeping it secret because teacher can't be dating this schedule manager. Anyways, we get a call. Again, this was towards the end of my first year. Get a call in the middle of the night from the manager of that area, that district, calling her, saying that there is an emergency, that something's happening right now with one of the teachers and one of his girlfriends, and it's really bad. And so I was like, I was listening and trying to listen to the conversation, but I couldn't hear everything. And so she got off the phone and she was like really worried. And I was like, what is it? What is it? And she said, well, apparently one of the girlfriend of one of the English teachers has destroyed his apartment. Like apparently like they had a fight, like he was trying to break up with her or something. His entire apartment is destroyed. And apparently, this is the creepiest thing, and this is 100% true, she is now fully naked sitting on his floor. So apparently she destroyed his apartment and then decided to strip of all her clothes and then just sit on the floor. So it sounds kind of straight out of like some psychotic horror movie, but this is 100%, this really did happen. By the way, I'm not going to be using their names, but I will go on with the story. So the guy, the English teacher that this happened to, he's actually a pretty cool guy. He wasn't, I wouldn't say he was like the cool jockey guy. I guess a lot of people that come to Japan aren't usually jockey kind of people. I'm not saying they aren't or are, but most of them aren't. Kind of big into anime, stuff like that. But just, you know, a really nice guy. He seemed a little, sometimes socially awkward at times, but every time I talked to him, like, cause I knew him, he was nice, you know, no problem. I found out the girlfriend that he was dating, people around the other older English teachers, the teachers that have been there for a while, knew about this girl because she would frequent one of the bars that a lot of the English teachers would go to. And they would all say like, hey, watch out for that girl, she's a little unhinged. And so I never really talked to that girl because I never go to the bar that much, and so, but I've heard stories about her. Anyways, the manager was talking to my girlfriend on the phone and is like, hey, he needs help. If you can, please go there and assist him now, because he doesn't know what to do. And at the time, the manager didn't know that she was staying at my house, because it was like, I think the weekend. This happened on the weekend. So I told her, I was like, hey, listen, I'm not gonna let you go there by yourself. That sounds too crazy. I'll go there with you. And so at the time, some people already knew that we were kind of dating. It was just kind of like a soft secret, I guess. So we decided to go there together. And so we go there. It was, I think, like 2 or 3 in the morning. We got this call. So we get there and walk in his apartment, and oh my God, it's like the image is burned in my head. The tables are like, he had like a coffee table, a desk, all that's flipped over. Papers everywhere. The computer is like, he had like a Apple MacBook or something that was just almost destroyed against the corner. The TV's on the ground. Everything's just destroyed. It looked like a tornado just went through. I don't know, like the Tasmanian devil just went through it. It was insane. When I got there, the girl, the crazy girlfriend, she actually had her clothes on, thank God. But she was just standing in the corner, facing the corner. Like, she wasn't looking at us or anything. She was just in the corner looking at the wall. And so, poor dude, we're gonna call him Bob. We're gonna call him Bob. All right. Bob's over here, he's in the kitchen, and he's like, his face is white. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what the hell happened to him. Like, again, not the most socially competent dude, but like, he's a sweet dude. And so, like, poor guy, he's flustered. And so we're like, okay, so what will happen? And apparently what went down is that he tried to break up with her. And then it just went real quickly downhill from there. She went psycho mode, and yeah. So anyways, my girlfriend was like, okay, we're gonna call the police right now and get the police to try to get her out, escort her out of the apartment. And so at that time also, I guess, I don't know who called and contacted her dad, but someone contacted her dad too. So her dad and the police arrived around the same time, like 5-10 minutes later. And the dad is trying to get her out of the house. She's not getting out of the house. The police try to get her out of the house. She's not getting out of the house. Finally, they convinced her to get out of the house. And you could tell Bob is just shook. He's so shook. And I'm like looking at him like, I'm sorry. Because my girlfriend was talking to the police and stuff. I pulled Bob aside. I'm like, yo man, I'm so sorry bro. Are you okay? Like, what's going on? And he couldn't even really like talk to me, man. He was so shook. So anyways, I was like, oh, I felt terrible for him. I felt really bad. And so after she was escorted out, I think the police took her out. Or the police told the father to take her, so she went back with her father. So, I don't know. She wasn't arrested. And so, the next day apparently, I think it was a Sunday or Saturday, but like the next day or the day after, was the school day. So, he goes to the school and, you know, try to get over it, goes back to school, goes to work. And apparently, and this is true, this is 100% true, that first day that that first day that he went back to work, she called the school and she said, listen, I'm going to come to your school and I'm going to kill Bob. Just like that. I'm going to come to your school, I'm going to kill Bob. Well, the school obviously took that as a threat, as someone being murdered on, you know, so a murderer is going to come and kill the English teacher, and so they had to shut down the school. And so they escorted him out of the school, and yeah, they said Bob cannot come back to the school. That's it. He's done. And so he lost his job that day. And however, the manager that I had at that time, the district manager, he's actually a cool guy, and he wanted to, I think he looked out for all of us. Like, honestly, Interac is not the best company, but we had a good manager. And so he was like, hey, we're gonna try to set something up. So apparently only a few of us knew. I only knew because of my girlfriend at the time, but they sent him off to somewhere else. But I'm not sure if he actually held the job or what happened. But he actually lost his job right then and there because of the girlfriend he had. So that's it. That's the story. I don't know exactly what happened to him. I never ever kept contact with him anymore after that. I don't know what happened to the girl. I have no idea what happened to her. Apparently she's still in the area. So just in case, if you're ever going to be an English teacher, if you're ever going to go to Ibaraki, just be careful of that area. But all jokes aside, this is like a one-time incident. This is not like I've had a few Japanese girlfriends since being here, and they're all great. I've never had this kind of situation ever happen to me in terms of my girlfriends. But yeah, that's it. That's the story. So sorry I was a little long-winded, but there's a lot to it, and it's just as I was talking about it again, all like the memories and all the images were coming back to my head, and it just, wow, there's a lot of things that have happened since I've been here in Japan that it just kind of seems surreal, like it actually did happen. So in any case, I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys want to hear more of my stories like this, please let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions, just again, let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, like it. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. That would mean a lot to me if you want. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day or night, wherever you are. And as always, peace.